starting lineup for Miami. Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Van Vliet runs the show with Thompson to his side. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset. Here we go.
And the tip goes to Houston. Now here's Durant. Pass to Van Vliet from behind the arc. Rebound by the Heat. On the wing, Mitchell. The 3 ball. Here's Adebayo. Over Van Vliet. Off the window. It's good.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Durant. We played just over a minute here in the first. Knocks it down from distance.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Antetokounmpo outside. Miami moving it around. Wiggins for 3. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Van Vliet. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Adebayo. And he can't jam it through. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo against Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo to the inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Back to Durant. The wide open shot is on the money. Durant's got 8.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Durant. The kick out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. He's got 5.
Set him up properly. Van Vliet will knock that down.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's hear it for your dancing mascot, What's the Bear?
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Now Smith from downtown. Adebayo grabs the board. To the paint. Outside Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Powell surveying the D. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Rockets trail. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Smith outside. Outside Durant. Şengün, a screen on Wiggins. Durant for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Durant, no good. Powell against Smith. And stolen by Durant. On the wing, Thompson. Checked by Mitchell. Thompson passes to Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 16 points now.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Here's Powell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And he makes a first. The Heat making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Durant. He's got 16. Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. Goes up on the wing. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. 18 points for him.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets.
17, Eason.
On defense, Houston. They trail by 1. Pass to Wiggins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He bullies his way around Wiggins. He's going to figure it out inside.
Outside Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Houston working the ball around. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. For 3, Durant. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Miami leading by 3. The 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Lets a floater go. Şengün can't tie it up. That one misses. Miami has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, "I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense." Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10 and finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Durant. Larson's checked in for Miami. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. From 9 feet out, connects. The jumper drops. Van Vliet's got 7.
Softy, he's letting them know, you have to respect me.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. He's got 12.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
The open shot by Van Vliet. And another basket for Houston. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Adebayo.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Adebayo taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Finney-Smith checked in for Green. And Okogie is subbed in for Van Vliet. Portis, he's checked in for Miami. Norm Powell comes in for Wiggins. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2, and that one drops. And the Heat lead by 6.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Lets it fly. Larson with a rebound.
2 minutes
They say
remaining.
it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Adebayo in the post. Adams is there.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Pass to Shepard. Houston working the ball around. Adams inside. Powell covers. Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. Over Portis. And it's Shepard missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Adebayo feeling it out a bit. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. Here's Larson. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Adams. Now Easton. Here's Shepard. Shoots over Powell. And it's Shepard missing. Now Powell. Adams covering. And here's Portis. Now here's Adebayo to the middle. Portis gets the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead.
Adebayo.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Shepard. They set the pick. Outside Finney-Smith. Misses and the dry spell continues. Pass to Larson. He got it up. And that's not gonna go. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Miami out in front. They lead by 11. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Shepard, then it's Steven Adams, and it's Okogie in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Shepard. Miami making their last shot. Adams with a screen on Powell. And it's Shepard missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Larson. Portis the screen. Powell left side. There's the 3. That one no good. Rockets trail by 13. Outside Eason. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Şengün against Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Okogie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Larson. Here's Powell. Sinks that one from the post.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Shepard. No made baskets yet. Back to Şengün. 4-3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc, so when he does take these shots, he means business.
Powell, left side. Pass to Larson. Here's Powell. Three-pointer. Again, Powell missing. Here's Shepard. And here's Easton. And here's Şengün. Powell covers. Here's Easton. Off target from three-point range. Heat leading by 9. Portis outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
Pass to Okogie. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Now here's Şengün. Off target with the three. Down low. Here's Larson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Kevin Durant comes in for Okogie. First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Heat. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Larson. Left side Adebayo. Baseline jumper. That one's good for 2. Larson's got 6. Rockets trail by 15. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Portis outside. Pass to Adebayo. Got it. Bam!
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Shepard. Checked by Mitchell. Back to Durant. Durant takes it in. And that one's good. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
Powell outside. Out left to the wing. Capella against Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Capella, and it's Miami with another.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Durant. He's got 22. Looming large, KD.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Amen Thompson comes in for Eason. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Shepard. Rockets trail by 13. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Watch crew, make some noise.
Şengün with it. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Houston with another miss. Heat leading by 13. Powell passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Smith. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Durant. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score.
Showtime! Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Now Durant. He's got 27. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Van Vliet. Checked by Mitchell. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Moving it up. Ooh, Adebayo. Forceful.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Back to Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Durant draws the double. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Durant's got 29.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 12. With the teardrop. And Smith lays it up and in.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. BA?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Durant. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Durant's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Adebayo up top, defended by Şengün. Shakes him. And Adebayo finishes inside. He's got 19.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. Thompson outside. Takes the 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Mitchell. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Smith. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Rockets trail by 11. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Ready to play rough inside. Van Fleet navigates the contact.
Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Adebayo, a screen on Smith. Inside. Adebayo, that's good. 21 points for Bam Adebayo.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple, just a smart pass.
Thompson with a screen. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside Adebayo. Outside Mitchell. From deep. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
3 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Van Vliet. The 3. And Houston, another 3.
A terrific response. Van Fleet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
It's Powell on the wing. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Smith.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Van Vliet misses. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Oh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Back to Durant. 15 seconds left to play in the half. Back to Van Vliet from the arc. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down.
And so it's Miami, 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Coach, what, if anything, do you think your team could improve on?
Well, the fact that, we had some open shots, so we missed them. We just have to stay the course. We're expecting a big burst from them in this building. We got to be stable all the way through.
You hope they start to fall. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're measuring up the shot. Oh! Someone left the window open. Give it up for the participants.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Setting the floor for the Heat. Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Pass to Şengün, fires the three, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Mitchell. And here is Antetokounmpo. Powell outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Van Vliet against Mitchell. Van Vliet to pass to Smith. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo brushes off the contact inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the ring. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Durant with the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Heat leading by 6. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Back to Van Vliet, takes a three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Van Vliet's got 23.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he can close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Mitchell misses.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Houston, another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Wiggins from long range. And Wiggins knocks down the three.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that three on the other end. You just got to love the competitive fire.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. Outside Durant, from outside the arc, he drops it from range. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Van Vliet outside for the lead. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Fires for three. Rebound by Van Vliet. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Let's go with a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Giannis driving inside. And the shot goes. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Counted. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter. For Miami, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Wiggins. Antetokounmpo, left side. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Here's Smith. against Wiggins. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 41.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Heat shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. It's Wiggins on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Adebayo. Lets it fly. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün with it. Guarded by Adebayo for the lead. And there's Şengün on the assist from Durant. Şengün's got 8 points.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And again, no good by Miami. Houston has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And that one good. Durant's got 43 points.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Smith against Antetokounmpo. Shot to stop the run. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Houston in the lead. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 26. Houston working the ball around. Durant against Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And Adebayo slams it in.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Van Vliet's got 28 points for the game.
Talk about being locked in. Superb focus from Van Vliet offensively so far.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. Wiggins with a steal. And he's going for the lob. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Durant from behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 46. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Adebayo, a screen on Thompson. From 12 feet. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And Houston is shooting it well at 59%. Van Vliet with it. Now Wiggins defending. Over Mitchell. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün, and Eason subbed in for Smith. Powell with it. 9 points in the game. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Now Wiggins, beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Easton. Now Durant. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Over on Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And he knocks down the first one.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Okogie comes in for Thompson, and it's Shepard in for Van Vliet. Miami also changing it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Adebayo. Larson comes in for Wiggins.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The 3-ball. The Rockets pull it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Eason, pass to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pulls it in from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Heat. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo against Easton. Antetokounmpo inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Outside Durant. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 to shoot. Over Easton. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Durant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Tate's checked in for Easton. Miami also changing it up. Fontecchio comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Mitchell subbed in for Larson.
Kevin Durant.
Heat trail by 9. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Portis. Oh, stolen by Tate. And here's Durant. Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Powell outside. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead. They lead by 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. We've got Alperon Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Shepard. And it's Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the center spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Pass to Adebayo. Over Adams. Here's Mitchell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
For Miami, Davion Mitchell at the line for one.
Mitchell, no good on the free throw. Houston leading by 9. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Okogie on the wing. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Şengün. And that one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Pass to Larson. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 6 assists now in the game. Şengün, a screen on Mitchell. Into the lane. Shepard, that's good.
Yeah, good timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
Portis down low, defended by Şengün. Pass to Larson. Here's Mitchell. Eason pulls it in.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Eason's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Takes a step back. Here's Larson. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Rockets lead by 8. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Şengün finds Durant. Now Şengün. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. Heat trail by 8. Portis, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Şengün. The quick look, no good that time. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Adams. Outside Durant. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. On
the wing, Mitchell. Portis, the pass to Adebayo, and finished off by Adebayo.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Durant. Now Şengün. Shoots over Portis. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Now here's Durant. With the crossover. And the layup is good. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Houston making some changes. Amen Thompson comes in for Adams, and Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. And here are the Heat now. Antetokounmpo, left side. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in the game. Houston leading by 8. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Powell outside. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Durant, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And they double up Antetokounmpo. Powell for 3. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Durant. Over Wiggins. Durant, no good. Heat trail by 6. The kick out to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
Oh, get off of that, man. Wiggins is that dude.
And here's Durant. The kick out to VanVleet. And that comes off the assist by Durant. VanVleet's got 31 points.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Powell outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
First free throw is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. The Rockets lead by 5. Thompson outside. Pass to Durant. Smith outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 8 here already in the game.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Antetokounmpo with it. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Chalk up 2 there. Adebayo's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Said his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Durant, no good. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Wiggins finds Powell. Back to Wiggins. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo against Smith. Van Vliet outside. Six to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Antetokounmpo against Smith.
Rockets foul. Jabari Smith. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Miami. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Thompson. Now Van Vliet. Now Thompson. Outside Durant for 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now Durant. Banks it home. Big shot.
You can fully rely on Van Vliet to make a high IQ play at all times.
2 minutes remaining.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Adebayo, a screen on Smith. Now Adebayo. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Durant. Oh, missed on the tray. Heat trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, the body control of Giannis.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as many as 11. Thompson scanning the floor. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Miami has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he jammed it!
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Wiggins against Durant. Driving in. Whoa! Kevin Durant! Nasty!
Okay, KD for a little extra on that one.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Seven-point differential. Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Mitchell fires! Şengün pulls it down. And so it's Houston with it. Outside Durant. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Andrew Wiggins, booyah! He sinks the triple.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Mitchell. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Fred VanVleet. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Team foul. Shooting for Miami. Bam Adebayo. 1 shot.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Line for 2. Kevin Durant.
first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Pow! Yes, sir, with the 3.
Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Let's hear it for you.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
To force OT. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thanks to all the fans.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
We hope to see you.
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time, that's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.